Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome back to the land of Darkened Souls, and we are in the Duke's Archives. I have a giant egg on my head, and we need to go down to the Crystal Caves and beat up a dragon. So, hopefully we can get to it this time. But first, as much as I've had fun raising my egg and, of course, having a giant parasite come out, it isn't actually very useful in a PvE sense of the word. It's incredibly good to troll people with during PvP, but since I'm probably going to have to start taking this more seriously, since the Crystal Caves annoys me to no end, I think it's time we said goodbye to our egg. I'm getting shot by arrows, aren't I? Only in the Duke's Archives, people. The bonfire is of no use to you here. Anyway, time to stick my mask back on, I think. There we are. Yep, it's, we're gonna be, my current problem is the golden golem at the bottom of, the Duke's Archives. Not the Duke's Archives, the golden golem's sitting on the bridge in the Crystal Cave. Gonna have to find a way to get around it. Or through it. It's a non-respawning enemy, so if I can kill it once, I'm in the clear, so to speak. But, the positioning of this bonfire in relation to the boss... This is one of the more difficult runs to a Lord Soul boss. So we better kindle up our bonfire completely. We've also released Big Hat Logan from his jail cell, so we might visit him on the way through as well. So I think that was the very last thing I did in the last video. There we go, that should do it. Let's run through. Or about. Or however it works. I believe you should be sitting in this room. Yep. Here he is. Big Hat Logan.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent. More than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Caestus' immortality.
So, you can buy all these new crystals. Where is he? Homing Soul Mass, Crystal Soul Spear, Crystal Magic Weapon. These are all... there we are, Homing Crystal Soul Mass. All new sorceries you couldn't get before now.
The secret of Caestus' immortality. If you have fought him and were in prison, you must know that Caestus is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow.
I think you're off script,
granting true
dude.
insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Caestus when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
Isn't that useful? Although it's not really that hard to figure out how to kill Caestus in the first place. It's always nice to have somebody actually tell you these things. Yeah, that's being a super tank didn't seem to help me last time, so let's scale back our weight class a bit. And hopefully I'm just more with it than I was last time I tried to play this. Because I think I was a bit all over the place before. Not really paying attention to my surroundings. making bad choices. Here he is. There's always one. Always the one guy I can't seem to avoid coming down here. Is there another one coming? Yep. Aha! Not good enough, hamster. Of course, now I'm getting full of myself, so there's probably going to be a reckoning. You have chosen poorly. In the butt. Now, I don't have much for a ring at the moment, do I? It's not going to help. What I probably need more than anything is the wolf ring. Because if I'm in the caves and I'm fighting stuff on platforms, I don't want to be pushed off or moved in any way that I don't wish to move. But we still have to go through all the fun of actually getting into the caves. And that means more crystal golems. Crystal golems for all. Oh. Now I have chosen poorly. I don't think trying to lose them in the cave is the best idea either. I'm probably much safer trying to kill them out here. Oh well, this is why I had 20 Estus flasks in the first place. Oop. I thought better of it after I had already started punching. Oh, can't stagger him with 2 blows. I'm surprised I avoided that. There we go. You could drop me a chunk or something, couldn't you? I got lots of souls. But in my usual way, I've been sticking with my level 50 build. Although perhaps soon enough I may have to start actually investing again. Because it turns out I'm not so strong as to make everything bow before me. Like I was originally assuming I'd probably overdone it with my leveling up before. No, it turns out it seems like it's quite reasonable. Hopefully we won't have too many invisible crystal attacks this time. Like last time. Nope, didn't stagger. There we go. Nope, no, just wasn't so much a stagger, it's just death. Oh well. Let's weave our way down this horrible place. Man, I hate these angles. Just hate them. Now, as it turns out, you can get blue titanite slabs off them, which is nice. But good luck ever killing them in a way that you can actually drop the stuff that you drop, unless they patched it so it's automatic. I must admit I haven't actually tried, so. Because originally it was like you have to loot their corpse. Good luck, like they're hard enough to kill in the first place with their horrible way of doing things. This particular bridge is pretty thick. As long as you follow the snowflakes, there shouldn't be any trouble. The one going that way, there's another. Or is there? There used to be a crystal golem down there near the blue He's walking towards me. That's not good. I was hoping that he would fight me over here instead. Why is he moving so slowly? Used to be he couldn't come out in this bridge. He'd get confused. But ever since the DLC content patch, he's managed to get over here pretty easily. What's with this slow walking he's doing? Is it just a frame rate, or...? This place should be a much easier place to fight than out on that horrible crystal pillar. And I've only got to kill him once. Come on, you faceless bastard. That's better. Oh! I underestimated his turning circle. A bit of lock on here probably will help. No! Up your butt. Thankfully, he is actually just a gold golem. It's just that the lighting makes him look not gold at all, for reasons I don't really understand. Oh. Let's not screw this up. He doesn't respawn, so there's no such thing as too much Estus to pump while I fight. I won't have to do it again as long as I don't screw it up. Oh. Oh wait, you're almost dead. Good. Go. Done. Be gone. Excellent. Okay, that part is over with now. I'm pretty confident I can run across this one without any trouble. Golem or not, I know that the item down there is only a blue titanite chunk, and I don't need it. So, although it's... if you're online, this wouldn't be so bad, because it's just the same thing again. All you have to do is walk out onto the parts with the snowflakes. Oh, what the hell. I may as well give it a go. You can mark out the area quite easily with these stones, if you're into them. But following the snowflakes shouldn't be too bad. There used to be a gold golem down here. But I don't... oh wait, there he is. He is here. You could just run and grab the item, and then run away from him. I mean, that works too. Nah, personally, I'm just not into it. I'm glad to see that he is still there, though, like I remember. If you've got a longer weapon, or some pyromancy, or anything, or even just a bow, like, it would be pretty easy to go get that item, but if you don't have any of these things, like, I hate that part. I really hate it. You feel like you're about to slide off at any second, like, and the geometry of the place is pushing you like that, just until the very end. Pretty horrible. Now, the trick here is to find these two crystal, like this formation here. There's like crystal here and a crystal here. There's a bit of a gap between them. Or is this... yeah, this little snowflake bit. I believe you can just... yep. You can actually turn around and head in here too. There's a whole bunch of these guys. Depending on what kind of weapons you're using, you might be able to take out several of them. That shiny over the very far side is the blue Titanite slab. One of two that you can get in this game, provided you have the DLC. If you've only got the original game, this is the only place to grab one guaranteed drop of it. But unfortunately, you have to go through a crystal, not a crystal, an invisible pathway. But this invisible pathway, unlike all the others, is not a straight line. If you have a bow and arrow, you can, like, carefully work your way across by just sort of shooting the ground in front of you and trying to find where the gaps are. That's my preferred method of doing it, but I can't use a bow in this playthrough. I don't really want to do it with the stones, and I don't need the slab. There is another slab in the DLC area, which is a little easier. Or at least I seem to remember it being a little easier. So there's no strict reason to need two, unless you have an intelligence build. Imminent fall. You don't say. As long as you can sort of see the snowflakes and you keep looking in front of you, you should be okay. I think I'm about the only person I've ever seen actually use these prism stones for this, though. Because normally, why would you? You wouldn't have to. It is one way to get it done, though. If you see a prison stone just sort of fall through and not go anywhere, then you pretty much know there's no way to go. If you're online, most of the time people leave messages all over this place, so you wouldn't have to do it this way. You could just follow the orange trail with a fair amount of faith that you were doing it right. I can pretty much see the end now, though. It's kind of hard to see what is a platform and what isn't from a distance in this place, because it all looks roughly the same. And we're pretty close to the boss room now. The only thing that might be left are a bit of shellfish. And they probably won't bother me if I can avoid them. Oh wait, no. There might be one that doesn't bother me. Because I remember there's one off to the left. Around a corner here. But it does look like they're coming. If it was a proper boss room with a fog gate in front of it, I'd be able to run at the fog gate and avoid them, but the very first time you come here, the fog gate isn't actually there. Because there's a whole cutscene to go through with Seath. I think these guys are a little less powerful than the ones in the Ash Lake. But still. Yeah, Prison Stone is going to help me here. The ones in Ash Lake I felt was a bit easier to avoid, because I'm trying desperately not to aggro too many at the same time here. I may just want to get this one out of the way. Before any of the others join in. If I can hit it twice with two powerful attacks, I should be able to interrupt anything it does. Nope, nope. Once it faces me, I have to get out of the way. Let's see. Who would like to be next? The closest one isn't always the one that will respond first. Damn it. Now I'm in trouble. Better yet, I missed. Okay, so jumping attacks are a auto stagger. That's good to know. Ah, damn it. Oh! Wow! Behold Mario. It totally looked like a Mario jump. Doing? Yeah. If I could do like a butt ton of damage all at once, this wouldn't feel so bad. But because it's so dangerous. Oh, no, no, no. Bad spot. Bad spot. I choose bad places. Oh, that would have been felt. It'd be nice if I could get a strong attack on him. There we are. Okay, so jumping attacks are effective in this setup, because they'll stop what they're doing when I jump attack them. There we go. These guys might drop prison stones, or twinkling titanite. Oh, twinkling titanite. Twinkling titanite's actually pretty rare off them. Prism stones, not prism stones, purging stones. What am I saying? The item that breaks curses, because the boss in this area can curse. So it makes some sense that they would throw you a bone as far as breaking curses in this area. And they'll let you fight an enemy that drops the cure. The second one doesn't work as well. Oh! Looks like I brought a second one upon me. As long as I can beat this one. And then I'm roughly in the same situation. Oh. Yeah, frontal attacks aren't great. That one poking attack is too fast. Be much better from behind them, if I could manage it. Oh well, I shouldn't have to fight these a second time, as long as I beat them all the first time. Because if I have to fight the boss again, I can run past them the next time, and just go for the fog gate. I wasted a pretty good amount of Estus doing this, haven't I? Well. These things are bound to happen. Let's heal up using some miracles first. Now, I probably said it before, but I'm reiterating my intention to not worry about Seath's tail. It's probably going to be too much of a pain. We'll see what happens though. Oh wait. Before fighting Seath. More than things like poise, what I probably need is to make sure I don't suddenly die. And that means Curse Bite. And maybe something like stamina doesn't seem to be the issue at the moment. 18 curse resistance, that's pretty neat. What has better? I saw a 20. What is it? The Crown of Dusk? Yeah, that would be a bad move against it has good curse resist, but it doubles the damage I take from magic attacks. Somehow I don't think I should be fighting the sorcery dragon with a that kind of disadvantage. Well, I guess the Helm of the Wise is the thing to be wearing at the moment. Antiquated gloves. The antiquated set is usually the highest curse resistance. overall. Mind you, if there was something fairly good that wasn't quite... I guess when you get right down to it, even the Havel set is not terrible. But it is heavy. May as well trade the helmet in. Yeah, this should work. Here comes Puff. Oh, don't touch my stuff. Well, grow some legs. How about that? Come and get it, asshole. I'm over here. Hey, you want this thing? It looks precious. What happens if I break it? Although I didn't say I would get his tail if it turns out to be hard, because it looks like it probably will be hard, the best way to get his tail is to lure him over here and then smash the crystal on him. Either by making one of his own attacks hit it, or hitting it yourself. Because he goes into kind of like a painful stagger animation when you do that. Although he doesn't seem too inclined to get over here, does he? Oi! Is this... did they change him or something in one of the patches? Or is he just plain stuck in a wall over there? He's not coming. Fine. See? You can usually run around him and hit his tail when that happens. But now he should start fighting for real. Yep. Although, it seems like he's just plain stuck, doesn't it? Looks like you've fallen afoul of the Crystal Caves as well. Let's see just how stuck you are. Normally I'd be disappointed, but this fight is disappointing anyway. It's not like this is some sort of like awesomely epic fight. Oop. Let's see just how stuck in the wall he is. Oop. Yeah, the other problem with going for his tail is freaking tail whips. Does like his earthquake. Of course, the tail always seems to be freaking raised exactly when you don't want it to be. Okay. Oh wait, has he got free of the wall? Yes, we can have a proper fight. You frame rate destroying bastard. Don't use that attack. It hurts my PlayStation. In some ways, that's the best boss of all. Critical hits of PlayStation. It might be nice if I could actually see what he's doing, but until then, let's just... oh. Yep. Crystals don't hurt that much, but they do start inflicting curse on you. Which is why I was like, yeah, better get this curse resistant stuff out of the way. See, yeah, he's going for a breath attack. That's a good time to get some, uh-oh. Crap. You got me good there. Using miracles while fighting this guy isn't that bad. He's not very responsive. All his attack motions tend to be rather large. As long as you avoid the beam, most of the damage will just be chip. Between attacks, if you can position yourself, he will claw you. But it's not like the claw is actually that dangerous. It's a pretty minor hit from any other boss. If you can position yourself fairly far away from him when he does a sweeping attack like that, you got quite a bit of time to just run in and do some damage. He's got pretty good coverage over here now, though. Of course, you don't actually have to hit his belly. You can hit anything you like. Nope. Let's get out of here. Probably not the best place to stop, but the hell with it. Come on, you. Show me the power of an ancient dragon. Or don't. I'm not terribly fast. Nope. Like seriously, you've gotten old and fat, you guy. Probably shouldn't be rolling backward through that, but okay. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm done. Oh. There's really no running through that. Mind you, I don't feel like playing with Seath anymore. Let's put him to bed. Because I hate the crystal caves. And I think that's enough. Whew, okay. So yeah, cutting off his tail is the hardest thing in that fight. But I don't think I could pull it off using this tactics. It's hard to reach his tail when he's doing his tail attack, because it keeps lifting it up in the air, so it's really annoying. You need to be very quick, and you need to have something with a bit more reach. Or you have to be a bit more experienced than me and actually know what you're doing. Any of those answers will work. But no, I think that's enough for this video, that I've gotten through that. So I'll see you on the next video, where I'll probably go warp somewhere and spend some more souls. So see you then.